platforms like Signzy and Signzy specifically, being a no-code platform, right, can very quickly adapt to the process changes required, bakes into the platform regulatory requirements that the financial institutions or banks recommend us to do.
While digital transformation is now a global trend, there are still many companies that experience difficulties in adopting the new technologies due to inadequate IT budgets and management skills, as well as perceived technological complexities. However, Signzy reports a significant figure of 10 million new onboardings per month and an 80% lower cost of onboarding. Could you kindly share the roadmap for a company to smoothly onboard with Signzy for their successful digital transformation?
Absolutely, Harsha. So I think at the core of anything, to simplify it, is to understand what a financial institution wants to achieve when it comes to onboarding individuals or businesses as their customers. I think that's one. And that is an intersection of process, technology, regulatory requirements rather. And once you've understood that, right, platforms like Signzy and Signzy specifically, being a no-code platform, right, can very quickly adapt to the process changes required, bakes into the platform regulatory requirements that the financial institutions or banks recommend us to do. And like, and of course, we have these tie-ups with, government databases required. We have AI infused as part of our platform. So the way Signzy helps is essentially quick adoption of technology once the business problem is well understood and defined. And then finally, once it's put in place or the banks have adopted it, then it becomes a question of how do you make it available to your end customers, right? And which is where having an experience which is very close to a consumer app for firms like a Signzy's product gives that experience, and that makes it easy for end customers to also start using the technology that financial institutions actually make available to them. So that's essentially the focus. Again, to keep it very simple, adoption of technology by banks has to be made simple, which is where Signzy comes from a point of view of having a no-code platform, pre-integrated data sets, AI-infused, automated decision-making. And finally, once the platform is adopted by banks, for end customers, they get a consumer-like experience when they get onboarded with financial institutions. So these would be the two key things that Signzy has done extremely well to essentially simplify and help essentially banks onboard millions of customers, the numbers that you actually spoke about.